The 5th grade United States Constitution unit explores concepts connected to civics. Civics organizing concepts include purpose of government, structure and function of government, and citizenship. Big idea concepts include government, power and authority, individual rights versus common good, and democracy. On this graphic, the right side is meant to represent a possible anchor chart that could be created by a teacher for use within the classroom. Notice how I've placed all of the concepts for the unit at the top. I've included the big ideas and the organizing concepts. At the bottom, a teacher might choose a collection of essential questions that they want to explore with students throughout the unit of study. Using a tool like this is at the heart of concept-based teaching and learning. As an anchor chart, it can be used to help students connect the facts and skills that they are learning back to the unit's enduring concepts. The chart can also be used to display and consistently revisit the unit's essential questions, which are created to illuminate what we want students to understand. These experiences take place at different times, depending on the teacher's artful choices about when and how to guide student learning back to the unit's concepts and essential questions. It is these opportunities that allow students to make sense of their learning. Such opportunities for student learning might include turn-in talks, class discussions, or quick writes. While this tool can support student learning, it might also help teachers stay focused on the more conceptual, enduring ideas within a unit. The first organizing concept, purpose of government, exposes students to the question of, why do we have government? In context, the people of our new society and nation explored this idea for a long time. They gained a sense of past ideas, and past ideas influenced the founders' beliefs about government. They established how these ideas would play out within a new nation, such as limiting the power of government and including the voice and perspective of citizens. And they penned these ideas within the United States Constitution. To arrive at this concept's understandings, students will analyze how past situations and experiences influenced formation of the United States constitutional government. Students will also identify and explain principles of American democracy and recognize how the U.S. Constitution and Bill of Rights reflect and preserve these principles. The second organizing concept in this unit allows students to examine the structure and function of government. When looking at the structure of government, students gain a sense of each branch of government, the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. When considering how government functions, students think about the processes that allow the branches of government to check each other so there is proper balance and no branch has too much authority or power. Students come to understand that, within government, power and responsibilities are divided and shared. These same ideas are also applied through the lens of federalism, helping students to know the decisions that national, state, and local governments make. To arrive at this concept's understandings, students will use the U.S. Constitution to identify where and how the structure and function of branches within our federal government are defined. They'll analyze decisions of the federal government and how those decisions affect citizens at the state and local levels. And students will use scenarios and real-life examples to recognize the unique roles within each branch of government and the complexity of relationships between the branches. The third organizing concept is citizenship. This concept involves understanding the legal rights which the Constitution promises to citizens. Students also learn that individuals and groups share different beliefs about civic ideals within a democratic society, and that the actions of citizens illustrate different perspectives about our nation's civic ideals. To arrive at this concept's understandings, students will analyze the U.S. Constitution to recognize individual rights protected in the Bill of Rights and consider how sources and experiences led to the establishment of the Bill of Rights. Students will also relate individual and group actions to civic ideals. To support teachers in figuring out how to approach this unit, a document has been created with the title Unit Outline, A Possible Approach. This document lives among the Stage 3 supports. The outline bundles together different Stage 1 learning goals to offer a possible approach for how teaching and learning might flow throughout the course of the unit. These bundles create 4 different chunks of learning. Notice how this tool is like a cover page, and each bundle can be examined in greater depth with the linked supporting document. As a note, this is just one approach, and teachers are always open to use different approaches to address the Stage 1 learning goals for this unit. Last, teachers will notice links to various assessment documents that are meant to help teachers think about assessment throughout the course of the unit. As a reminder, look for some of the following items in your Stage 2 and 3 supports. First, there's the unit outline. Second, you'll notice a document that aligns pages within We the People textbooks to learning goals within the unit. This document was created so teachers would understand that the text has far more background knowledge than students should acquire at this grade level. Teachers will also notice a number of resource bundles. These are collections of resources that might be used to help students learn about particular key ideas within the unit. If you have not yet joined your 5th grade Social Studies Schoology group, you are encouraged to use the access code that's listed here to join. This is a place for 5th grade teachers to learn about resources, professional opportunities, and engage in discussion to become more comfortable and knowledgeable with social studies instruction.